think coffee is that really unique industry where even a small organization like us here in Singapore has the ability to decide how we're going to impact the value chain. Not just at the end, right, but all the way through to origin. And if the entire business is run sustainably with all these decisions, then you are truly using business as a force for good. My parents are business owners, so I pretty much grew up in a home where my parents were working all the time, right? Because they had started their business when I was very young, 5 or 6 years old. But I never really thought about what that meant for myself. It was always taught to just do well in school, do what you can, and then go get a good stable job, right? And then life will be okay. Because I think they also understood that being a business owner and entrepreneur's life is difficult, challenging, and I don't think they wanted me to actually go into it. After about 8 years of very intense, work in what was a startup, and I think I got very burnt out, and I was also kind of relooking whether what the next 10 years was going to look like. At that point, 2007, 2008 was the financial crisis, and I think in moments of crisis, people look at their life and decide and think about what it means for them and what it means for their future. So I decided maybe it was time to take a step back and learn again, rediscover kind of who I was and what I could really contribute to the people, right, and the systems around me. We wanted to use the entire business of coffee to kind of impact and change lives. So at the core of what we do is a social program called the Bettr Holistic Program, where we work with marginalized women and youth at risk, and we give them a holistic toolkit of skills so that they can lift themselves out of their challenging situations and get started in a career in specialty coffee. So we do coffee training, we do emotional training, we do physical training. The idea is that if you take care of the mental emotional state of an individual, they're able to perhaps make better decisions, even in challenging situations. We work with the coffee industry as well to provide internship and work placements for them. As the business grows, we're able to create more opportunities to kind of include these marginalized populations into the business. It's kind of collaborations like this that enable us to kind of think about things differently, engage the resources of large organizations like DBS and Facebook, beyond just a transactional relationship. It's more than that because it utilizes the assets of the partner to create collective impact. All these cafes and workplaces, they're all employment vehicles to allow us to create sustainable job destinations for graduates from the program. Right? So the more of these that we develop, the more sustainable job opportunities we're creating for those women and the young people. you want to succeed in your own business, you need to create the conditions for that success. And that includes, being in it for the long haul. Creating the conditions for that includes making sure that you have some love for whatever it is you're doing, right? Because that is what will power you through the difficult and challenging moments.